Hi everybody, today we're going to be collectors and we're going to be making our own little cabinet of wonderful treasures. They're going to be things that you already have in your house, so you're going to have to make a collection of them, and I'm going to show you how we arrange things in a collection in our house to give you some inspiration. So we're going to be making a paper version of a little cabinet of wonders. So let's get started. So here it is. You can see it's a collection inside a tray made from little boxes, and it's what printers used to put their little bits of type in when a long time ago, but now we've taken the drawer and we've hung it on the wall. And I just want to show you how there are lots of tiny little treasures and they're put into boxes, and so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be taking our own little treasures from around the house, things that are special to us, and we're going to be drawing them into a little cabinet. So today we are collectors. So let's get going. So here are some objects that I've collected, and I'm going to show you why I've laid them out, because I want to look at what sort of size and shape and height they are. Here's my paper printer's drawer that I've started, and you can see that I've drawn some little cubby boxes, and why I laid them out in front of me was I wanted to think about what sort of shape some of the things were. So here's my teacup, and that I thought would fit into a kind of a square shape, and I've got a little piece of coral that was smaller and higher, so I put it into this little high box. And my stone, here's my stone, I thought my stone would fit into a nice oblong shaped box. So first of all, we're going to make our paper for working on. I'm going to show you how to do that, and then you're going to look at your objects and think about what kind of space they'd fit into, and what kind of nice arrangement, because one of the things about being a collector is arranging things beautifully. So I took an old postcard. I actually quite like this one, but I'm just going to use it for drawing around, and I put it here and I drew a pencil line around it like that, and that's going to be my cupboard. So I could probably make a few cupboards if I wanted to. I thought it'd be fun just to make a small cupboard, and maybe you could stick this onto an old postcard and send it to someone. It'd be a real treat to get this in the post. So what I thought was, the first thing I did was, I didn't draw all my boxes at one go. I thought, okay, here's a little bottle, and I like the way this little bottle looks, and I'm going to draw it almost life-size, so I'm just going to draw a little tiny oblong box like this, okay? Now what I did was, I drew the boxes, and then I drew the object, and then I think I drew the little lines around to make the compartments, these little brown, but you could do it first if you wanted. So there's my little bottle, and I'm going to think about drawing it, and I'm going to draw it now. I'm just going to say, it's going to rest on the bottom, so I'm looking at it over the top, so everything is straight on, and I'm going to colour this with pencil crayon in a minute. That's not very good. I'm going to have to do that a bit again, I think. I might leave out the loop. I don't think that's so pretty. It's a little tiny desert palm in a sand. This is a sand bottle. I can't remember where it came from. Maybe Morocco. Maybe Brazil. A friend of mine went to Brazil. So that's the first one. And now I'm going to draw a little tiny line across, because the next thing I'm going to draw is my bird. I'm looking at my bird, and I'm thinking my bird, well, its tail's quite long, but I'm thinking that bird will probably fit in there. So just make it up as you go along. If you draw the boxes first, you might be searching around for things to fit into them. And then at the end, you have to think, oh, I've got a tiny space. I'm going to find something little. So there's my bird. Put my bird there. It's a bit of a wobbly bird. And I'm going to, you don't actually have to draw it axial side. You can sort of fit it in. So there's my bird. It's a little bit bigger. It's going to have a little beady eye like that, and its tail, I'm going to pretend that I bent its tail to fit the box. There's its little feet. I'm going to go a bit darker on that. So there you see, I'm going to put that there. You could draw these lines freehand if you like to draw freehand, but some people don't. So that's the compartments, and I'm going to show you my other one again now. So here's my other one. Now, can you see here, I put pencil in the background like that. And I actually don't think that's so nice. I think it looks nicer if you pretend that the background is white, because then your pictures stand out really nicely. So take a lot of time really looking at the things that you're drawing, but also make a little story with the objects that you've got here if you like. They could all be from different holidays, or they could all be special games that you've played, or they could just be things that you really like the look of. Like, I love this weird bell. Listen. It's a lady bell, and she's got these great big trousers on. So she's going to be the last thing that I put in this one, and I'm going to colour that really carefully. So today we're collectors and we're looking at the things in the collection and really enjoying how they look. And we're making an arrangement, which is collecting things and putting them together has been something people have enjoyed for a very long time. There's lots of great collections at the British Museum. People have been collectors for years, and today we are collectors. So that's my last one. It's a bell. I'm going to have to find something quite tiny to go here, and the tiny thing I've got here is a little tiny prince. I think I'm going to fit him in. That's the last thing I'm going to do. So take some time to collect up a nice selection of objects and really have fun with this. See you later.